What is up, everybody? It's your boy T Strange here, Project Underdog Podcast. All right, Underdogs, as you guys are making your way through your journey of self-discovery, self-mastery, and just being the badass motherfucker that you know that you're capable of, it's going to be a lot of work. I hate to break it to you. I know you watch videos and you listen to podcasts and you read books looking for those answers. Well, the answer is it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be grueling. It's going to be day in and day out for the rest of your life. You're never going to reach a point in self-mastery and self-discipline and self-awareness where you have arrived. There's no such thing as like one day you're there at success and it's like, oh fuck, I'm here, baby. I can relax. It's not like that. And I know in American culture, we have the idea of retirement. And, when you're 65, you can kick back and drink hot toddies and, flirt with senoritas all day. But that's not how it works in true self-mastery. It just doesn't. It's just like brushing your teeth. The things that you must do today to be great, probably going to be the same things you're going to have to do 20, 30, 40, 50 years, well, until the day you die. You can't work out until you get a good-looking body and get healthy and then fucking stop. You can't work your ass off to make all this money and then just fucking stop. Now, there's ways of passive income, but that's for a different time. The point is, you must express and show self-discipline day in and day out. And the best thing about that, the best thing about that to me is that I have found a way to enjoy the process. As you're doing hard shit, as you're overcoming those inborn limitations, that fucking self-doubt, whatever else it may be, the external, the existential, bullshit that happens to you too. It's not easy, and in some cases it's not fun. Getting in motion, getting positive momentum is not fun. But there comes a point where you can embrace the hard shit. There comes a point where you can enjoy the hard work and you can enjoy the suffering. I'll tell you, with my bodybuilding show that I did several months ago, man, I beat the fuck out of myself, man. It was brutal. Like I've said before, I don't have the greatest genetics in the world. I feel like I have to work 2 and 3 times as hard as other people just to get the same result. But that's fine because I'm fucking capable of it. Fuck it. I'm willing to work hard. But anyway, man, I beat the shit out of myself. I was a grumpy butt most of the time. I was dieting, so I wasn't eating. Man, I slept like 12 hours a fucking day. I was so tired and worn out. Just 2 hours of cardio a day, training on top of that while calorie restricted. Dude, it fucking sucked. But during that time, man, I was the happiest I've ever fucking been. Man, my life had meaning. I had something that I was working towards. But not only that, I enjoyed the process. I found things about it that I loved, With cardio, I'd smoke a little ganj, I'd get on the Stairmaster, I'd listen to podcasts, listen to music, whatever it was, and I found ways to enjoy that process, just like creating content. Once you're consistent with something for so long, something that's good, something that's worthwhile, you will find joy in that. And in my opinion, one of the biggest reasons you find joy in doing hard shit that you know you must do is just because of that, because you need to do it. And we're actually getting a healthy dopamine response. Now, I could go beat my meat in there and feel good for a brief second, peak my dopamine, and then I'm just crashing. I'm feeling like shit. Work, reward. But when you put yourself through difficult challenges and persevere through those and do it daily, do it on the reg, you start to feel good about it, man. You start to feel accomplished. It's an amazing thing. Now, if you're going through hardship, like let's say you're in a sales job and you're making phone calls, or you're trying to get in shape and you hate fucking lifting weights, or you hate cardio, man, that's not sustainable long term. You aren't going to do something you absolutely hate long term. Now, you may white knuckle it, which I would suggest that you do, whether it's making phone calls or working out or, whatever other goal. Let's say you're writing a book, creating music, things that are difficult and things that are challenging. Once you get to a point, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks into being consistent, that's when you typically find joy. But not only will you find joy, you have to create joy with it. You have to fucking feel good. Enjoy the process. Like, when you're on this journey of self-discovery and self-mastery, it's not about arriving at that thing. Now, goals are awesome. I fucking love goals, man. I set them all the time, and when I hit them, I feel good, and then I create another one. But you must enjoy the journey along the way and find meaning in it. And I promise you, if you're working hard enough and consistently enough, you will find a deep sense of meaning. You'll find a deep sense of joy in that. But with all of this, do the best you can to create forms of joy with it. Like, let's say that you have to make phone calls. You don't enjoy it, okay? Boom, you get to your office like, God damn, I don't want to do this. Well, man, what I used to do, I used to put on just the most fucking intense music that I could put on, and I would jump. I can't jump now because my fucking camera will move just like that. Then I'd clap my hands and I'd bounce from one side to the other. See, it's bounced like a motherfucker. Like I was a fighter, like I was a boxer. I'd beat my chest a little bit. I'd get fucking fired up to go make those phone calls. I've got that music playing. I got my coffee. I'm drinking. Bro, I'm fired up. And by the time I get to the phone, dude, I'm feeling good. I'm in a great state of mind. And I've brought joy to that process. I have made that difficult thing fun for me now, if you can believe it. And that's what you have to do. You have to become intoxicated on achievement. Become intoxicated with your work. Because ultimately, that's what we're put here for. Nobody is going to make you the best version of yourself without you working and putting in the steps that it takes and overcoming those personal challenges, which are the hardest. There's no way that you can biohack self-belief. Okay? There's no way that you can biohack confidence. It's like, how do I get confidence? It's like, fucking click your heels together, motherfucker. I don't know. I don't know what you need to do. The point that I'm trying to make is that it's all grueling, hard, day in and day out work. If you're overcoming years and years of negative programming, years and years of bad habits, it's going to take a while to start seeing the fruits of those labor. And, when you don't see results from the things that you're doing, it's very discouraging. Now, there's other things to be said for that. You may have to readjust your approach to make sure that you're doing things the right way and efficiently. But most importantly, just get to work. And when you get to work with that, man, be happy about it, motherfucker. Be grateful that you can goddamn do it. Be grateful that you have the sense and the desire to want to be better. Be happy that you got fucking legs, motherfucker. Be happy that you woke up today. Like, I know it sounds cliche, but it's the goddamn truth. You must change your fucking perspective. I don't think there is a worse burden to bear in this world than boredom. Boredom and resentment and guilt and shame. All the shit we can fucking control. I was watching a YouTube video today on a couple that had done mission trips in Africa. And they said that the women in this village, they had to travel miles to bring water back to the village. They would bring the water back, the young kids would drink it, and it was ridden with parasites. And there were leeches in the water. I don't know if they're just tiny, you can't see them. I don't know how that works out. But these young kids are taught how to stab fucking leeches coming up from their throat from the water that they've drank. First of all, something to be said, be grateful you don't have to do that. You got a unlimited amount of water just at your fingertips. But not only that, I can guarantee you there's not a single fucking depressed person in that village. There's nobody that's sitting around and poor pitiful me. I just feel so bad. I just feel like I just don't have any energy. I'm sleeping all the time. And the reason is they got hard shit to deal with. And it's not hard shit like making fucking phone calls or going to work out. They're stabbing goddamn leeches in their fucking throat because they must. If they don't, they're going to fucking die. Our backs are not against the wall the same way they were thousands of years ago. We're comfortable motherfuckers. We have everything given to us, man. It's disgusting in a lot of sense. And it's hard you fall into those traps of being comfortable. Masturbation, pornography, drugs, video games, scrolling endlessly on social media, gambling, whatever your vice is. And so we don't have any reason to fucking get up. Man, you got to stab those goddamn leeches in your throat, son. Find them motherfuckers because they're there. You have challenges in your fucking life you need to fucking take care of and overcome. And if you don't, man, you're going to be on your fucking deathbed and you're going to hate what you've become and hate what you've done. And that's resentment. And resentment's the worst fucking feeling in the world. And while you still have breath in your lungs, you still have a song in your fucking heart, go to work, man. And when you're going to work, be grateful that you get to go to work, motherfucker. Find joy in that process. Find joy in it. Know that other motherfuckers ain't doing what you're doing. They ain't working hard like you. They're asleep on the fucking couch. They're eating cheeseburgers right now while you're training, while you're making phone calls, while you're doing what you know you need to fucking do. Find joy in the process. Make life so much better. See you guys.